Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to add credentials in N8n step by step. Credentials allow your workflows to securely connect with external apps like Google Sheets, Slack, APIs, and many other services. Let's get started. N8n uses credentials to store authentication details, such as API keys, auth logins, or tokens. These credentials allow your workflows to interact with other services securely. Here's how to add them. Step 1. Open your N8n dashboard. First, log in to your N8n instance. This could be your self-hosted installation or the N8n cloud platform. Once you're inside the dashboard, you'll see the Workflows area. Step 2. Go to the Credentials section. On the left sidebar, click on Credentials. This section stores all the authentication details used in your workflows. Click the Add Credential or Create New button. Step 3. Choose the credential type. Now you'll see a list of supported services. For example, Google Sheets, Slack, Airtable, HTTP API, and Notion. Select the service you want to connect. Step 4. Enter the required details. Depending on the service, you will need to enter authentication information such as API key, auth login, token, or client ID and secret. Fill in the required fields carefully. Step 5. Authenticate the account. If the credential uses OAuth, click Connect Account. You'll be redirected to the service's login page. Sign in and allow access to N8n. After authorization, you'll return to the N8n dashboard. Step 6. Test the credential. Most credentials have a Test or Connect button. Click it to verify that the connection works properly. If the test succeeds, your credential is ready to use. Step 7. Save. Your credential will now appear in the credentials list. You can select it inside any workflow node that requires authentication. Important tip: use clear names for your credentials, especially if you connect multiple accounts. This helps you easily identify them when building workflows. And that's it. That's how you add credentials in N8n step by step, even if you're a complete beginner. If this video helped you, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more simple and practical automation tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.